Hey people, welcome to this thing! My name's Theo, and I kind of feel like celebrating, because as of today, I'm officially doing YouTube full-time, so I'm actually going to be able to do stuff more frequently. I'm going to be able to review new stuff while it's still new. Still can't quite believe I'm doing this, don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. So it's time this evening for 10 cheeky measures and 10 transforming treasures. What do you say? I just made that up. So it's 10 shots, 10 bots, part 3, the Threevenge, 3 evolutions, 3 tribution, terrible. So let's do the rules real quick. The plan is, I'm going to do 10 shots of delicious Jack Daniels and follow each one with a random bot out of this box. There's actually sort of 13, 15 in here, so don't know, a little bit of jeopardy. I feel like I need to stress, like, don't do this. This is not a positive behaviour. This is super irresponsible, career-killing shit. Also, strokes and liver disease and so on. Don't do this. I'm gonna destroy my body so that you don't have to. I don't value my own life, it's fine. Oh, the doubt. The doubt and the guilt coming in. I've already got 2 of these up. What's going to happen? How is a 3rd one going to make it worse? Answer me that, future employers. Alright, we're going to do it. Oh, yeah, we've gone back to whiskey for this one. I feel like I had too easy a time with the rum last time. So rather than delicious, smooth chocolate cookie rum, I'm going back to straight up barbed wire whiskey. It's rock and roll, isn't it? Alright, the threequel. Oh, that's spiky. Right, here we go. It's Hound from Transformers 5. Oh, it burns going down. Alright, so it's Hound from the last night. This was actually an incredibly pleasant surprise when somebody dropped me one in a box recently. I can't remember who, I'm so sorry. But this is the second major version of Hound, wasn't it? From the movie franchise. Because the one from Age of Extinction just wasn't quite right. It was a bit sort of skinny, a bit sort of jacked. Because half the fun of Hound is that he's a big fat f***er. But this was a mega improvement on that. This is still one of only sort of 3 or 4 figures I got from the last night. But it is incredibly good. Check him out, and he's got the chunky and the hunky. He's just like the perfect big round mechanical chubster. And the face is goddamn perfect. He's got like the bristly beard and the big metal cheeks, and the helmet comes off apparently. Does that look like me? Is that an obvious thing to say, just he's got a beard and a round head? Does it look like I'm wearing a shirt with my own face on it? Triple Thew! Triple. The Thriple! Just flaming everywhere. Anyway, Hound is quite good. Got a good old swivel and a bend and a curl, and the guns do things. Because Hound's whole thing is guns and that. And he's got like these and these ones. Is that a gun, or is that just like a intermediary, like a post? Let's make him a big old gun, come on. There you go, that'll do, right? Quadra bang! I don't know, is that good? Probably not. But like, it's just so much a better Hound. He's got the vest. Vest is best. I don't know, it's kind of got... That's Skids, isn't it? That is Skids' stupid robot gremlin face all up on his back. Alright, I don't know how to transform him. Let's give it a go. God, it's been such a long time since I did one of these impromptu. Am I getting the tone right? Am I doing this a bit straight, man? Is that it? Yeah, that looks right. Yes, that's gotta be it. It made a clicky noise, so I'm 5% confident that's how it works. As I remember it, the alt mode is way slicker than last time as well. Look, the last one was alright, but it was a bit small and unpainted. I was hoping I'd get to do this a bit later in the video when I'm a little bit more soused. God, the last night was a slog, wasn't it? I tried watching it again recently. I got the Blu-ray second hand for about £5, I think. And it's such hard going. But doesn't Bumblebee look a scream? Unbelievable. I was ready to just be like, meh, it's just rubbish. I thought it'd be like, remember that Monster Trucks movie that came out? I thought Bumblebee was going to be that kind of thing, just like super kiddie, super dumb. And it does look semi sort of kiddie, but mostly just same thing, but just a bit lighter, a bit more easygoing, you know. Isn't that what we need after 10 years of eye piss? Oh god, I can't think how this works. Oh yeah, got it. Come on. It is weird how, like, this is basically my job now. It's going fairly well. Although having said that, my computer broke today. It just won't switch on. One day doing this full time and my computer's dead. Unbelievable. Anyway, Hound. Sound as a hound. Look at that. Brilliant. And we can pop this on. There it is. Friggin' Mercedes badge. Is it an Oshkosh again? I imagine it probably is. Oh, look at that. Got like a little scoreboard. He's killed 8 Decepticons. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. 8 Decepticons ever. Isn't it weird, though, how, like, Hound in the movies is generally sort of good-natured, affable man, but then also, like, he just kills everything? Like in Age of Extinction, when they get on the spaceship and he's like, oh, I want to kill something. And he sees that weird alien thing and he's just like, oh, you too nasty to live, bitch. And just blows him up. It's like, my hero, you know? Anyway, Hound has lovely rolly wheels that make a little bit of noise. Pretty clean, actually. Like, the movie alt modes are always, like, the focus of the toy. Like, the robot always feels kind of secondary, but this is pretty solid, man. Like, the vehicle mode is good, and the robot mode's just, like, way more cohesive than a lot of them are. I'm into it. I like him a lot. Sound as a hound. A round hound. Aw, my grandma used to say that. She'd be like, 1 round pound. Aw. She's gone. And pounds are gone. They're weird now. They're like hexagons. Okay, 1 Hound. And it's time for another round. Yeah, I think I had altogether too easy a time with the rum. Nothing hurts you like Jack. Oh, God. Oh, pain in the grain. Oh. It's G1 Venom. Oh, mate. Alright, so this was one of the Deluxe Insecticons, which I never saw as a kid. I didn't even know they were a thing until I was like 24. I think these were Bandai molds, right? Or, what's that other company? Robo Kotsu or something. I can't Toko Robo, something like that. Robo Tokusotsu. I'm not McFeely, what do I know? But it's a very strange little figure, this. His legs are on these weird metal poles, like poking out of his bug butt right here. But as a robot, the Bandai robots definitely have like a feel, don't they? They're super sort of mech focused. Like, look at that, there's robo detail, sweet little stickers and see-through bits. Friggin' bug head just right there. He doesn't give a shit, does he? But Venom, I don't think he's been in much. I don't think the Deluxe Insecticons, like, were really characters. I think they were like mail-away toys. Like, they just happened, like Hasbro just happened to get the rights to this mold, so they were like, just churn them out, just get them out there real quick. He's got knees, look at that. Knee man. Not bad for a G1 boy, right? He's actually got knees. His arms don't move a bit, though. They can do that. And that's it. Should we do his rub sign? Yeah, there it is. Oh, look, it's a slightly wonky one. It's a little bit off-center, a little bit down the bottom. A little bit wonked. But aren't we all a little bit wonked? It feels like a lot more sort of android than a lot of the other ones, because like all the car ones, I feel like they were sort of cars first and robots second, and like Starscream and that, I feel like the designs were already quite dated when they came out, like you had to take them to bits and all that. But these just have like a different kind of life to them, man. And I'll tell you a secret, I don't know how to transform it. I've never done it. Hello Google, hello TF Wiki. Something Venom, something Tom Hardy. Does the film look good? I don't care about Venom. Do not care. This isn't Venom. This is Ransack. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I got it wrong! And it was Ransack! Perfect! I definitely didn't do that on purpose. I straight forgot. Oh god. You dildo. Okay. Reshoot the whole thing. G1 Ransack. Ooh, different sort of aesthetic than the others, isn't it? Ooh. I'm going to try and transform it. I've never done it. So I'm going to use this tiny image off the internet to try and get it right. Okay, let's go. I can't believe I just did that. That looks buggy, right? That looks insectoid. What is he? Is he a locust or a grasshopper? I think he's a grasshopper or a cricket. You ever see that Facebook page, Insect House? It's cute, man. It's just this sort of young German dude who really loves insects. All the girls at work one time were trying to gross each other out with these pictures of like this kid with stick insects on his face. They're like, oh, it's so gross. I'm just like, oh yeah, Insect House, I love that guy. I was definitely the weird one. It's fun being that guy. Alright, I think we did it. I think that's Venom. Ransack. Alright, there he is. He's a little floopy. His wings, they don't really want to hold position. His legs are just Wibble City. But I like it. The face, goddamn, that's so adorable. Isn't it weird how bugs are either super gross or really cute? There's no in between. But this is one of the sweet ones. He's got weirdly human-y legs there for a good old bow. Big sweet little eyes and baby feelers. And I think he's very sweet indeed. Lovely Bandai aesthetic. Insectman. And I'm fully down with that. G1 Ransack, not Venom. Beautiful. Nummer 3. Oh, the languages are coming out. Get wavy. Get wavy. Just drink it, you fool. Oh, bitch. Oh. Alright, number 3. Who's it gonna be? It's Moonracer! This was a weird one. Power of the Primes has been a little bit scattershot in its kind of approach, hasn't it? It's like all the combiners we didn't get yet. Some girls that never got figures. Battle Trap? What? Just everybody who's left. Come on, let's get them all done. But Moonracer was one of the 3 original. They were literally called the female Autobots, weren't they? Which is not good enough, is it, for a faction name? But there was this one, and Firestar, and Elita 1. I've got Elita 1 over there somewhere. She's up there in Combiner mode. How much of a dick move is it that they called the Combiner Elita Infinite, and one of the eyes in Infinite is a 1, but they've chosen to do that with a word with 3 eyes in it? God damn it, how am I ever going to remember which one it is? Anyway, Moonracer is a bit of an odd affair. Like, it's a funny old mix, because, like, they always do this with the sort of skinny female body type ones. The alt mode is always just so secondary. Like, what's that? Some kind of skinny car with boobs on the back. Kind of nothingy. It's sort of a clearly a Cybertron-y sports car thing, and the wheels are alright. They go spinny, spin, spin. Like, the whole front bit is kind of cool. It's sort of a bit cup. Little bit blur. Now it's a bit blur. Ah, focus banter. But like, it's got feet in the windscreen and it's just super clumsy. And at the back there's hands and skinny robot bits. Like, come on. Why is this so hard? The alt mode is 50% robot, and the robot mode, how do you do this? Right. You spin that back. This is a headache. Yeah, there we go. And then, you know, it's just bizarre to me that, like, all the girls always have to look like this with the skinny thighs and the tiny, tiny body. Like, Generations RC had it. This one's got it. Friggin' Chromia has it too. Like, they have the skinny waist and the little rack and the tiny, elegant little head, and then just, come on. You know, RC worked alright, didn't it? Titans RC. And friggin' Nautica looked okay. Bit weird, that one, but I still want it. I'll never get hold of one of them. But anyway, Moonracer isn't so bad, really. She's a cute little figure. Colours are nice sort of minty green. And the face is adorable. Come on, let's get right in there. So cute. Look at that. Mwah. Like, there is a lot of bollocks here. Like, this bollocks and all this bollocks. But, like, aside from the bollocks, behind the bollocks is kind of alright. Behind the bollocks, the Thew Adams story. She's not so bad. Shall we talk about this nonsense? Oh, this isn't good enough. It feels like Power of the Primes are trying to, like, just scratch away at having, like, a line-wide gimmick, because they've got combiners and headmasters, but not really. So they're just reaching for something to unite the line. And generally what they've gone for is, I think it's called Prime Armor? And it is just the most pathetic nonsense. I've got a Prime Master somewhere, where's he at? There he is, it's Skullgrin! Hello mate! These are quite fun actually, I sort of like these. They're just like tiny miniature pretenders, boop, and you flip it down, there's a bloke in there, and that's it. But like what you're supposed to do with this is, he's not a head, he's like a lump with a symbol on it. I think this is like Liege Maximo, which is just Loki, isn't it? Come on, let's face it. It's just Loki. And that's fine. It's just rubbish. What's happening here? It's all imagination. You gotta be like, oh, well, she's got the power of fibbing now. It's not good enough. is it? Because Titan's Return, it was tangible, you could swap the heads, it was cool. Combiner Wars, you could, you know, make combiners, and you still can, so why do we need this? Why don't we just call it Combiner Wars 2? It'd be fine. Combiner Skirmish. Combiner Lingering Guerrilla Warfare. But no, we have to go with friggin' Power of the Papoose. God. I'm all over the place. Alright. Anyway, there's an arm mode in here somewhere, I'll show you that. And then that goes there. And that's actually an extremely tiny arm. Top marks. Achieving relative aesthetic pleasingness on one of the peripheral modes that doesn't really matter. The arm modes are always a bit scrappy, weren't they? In Combiner Wars, and it was fine. But Moonracer has perfected it at the cost of absolutely everything else. So that's Moonracer, your long-awaited Moonracer action figure. 34 years in the making. And the best thing it can do is be an arm. Way! Do you think Nova Star will ever show up? Like, considering how bad the releases have been? Just like nobody's seen most of Wave 2 or 3. So I do worry that we'll just never see Nova Star ever. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe it'll do a Dark of the Moon Wheeljack and just never happen. Show up 3 years later for 45 quid. Bulky arm emoji, I've got to join the gym, man. I'm in such terrible shape. God, especially now I'm doing this full time. I'm just going to be sitting here eating Pringles all day long. 23 stone by October, heart attack by January. Should we do it? We're getting there. Oh, bitches. Alright, number 4. Let's do some more. What the hell are you waiting for? Terrible. Ivy. Oh, Misa Giviusa on the bongo. Getting that brain fog. I can't say I'm not loving it. Oh, mate, I'll show you this. I made a Gundam Astaroth from Iron-Blooded Orphans. It's so lovely. Such a really interesting bot. I did a build video for it, but I had the fan on the whole time because it was deathly hot. So might have ruined it, but it's a nice thing. I like it a lot. I had an idea actually to do like this, but with Gunpla. Drunken Gunpla? I was going to call it Drunpla, but I have such a hard time with the tiny fiddly things. My hands are meaty enough without being also drunk. Probably not a goer, but I thought I'd put it out there just to claim that name. Nobody else can do Drunpla. Copyright strike. Anyway, I can't believe I got Ransack wrong. What a fool. It's very on brand of me. Okay, number 4. Oh, girl! It's Classics Megatron! Yes! This is a very special boy to me. He is not perfect. He's kind of the reject child of the Megatrons, isn't he? Because, like, Megatron has been so many things. To most people, he's going to be a gun, but there were years where he was just a space whatever. All through the Unicron trilogy and that, he was all these wacky spaceships. So then it comes to Classics, and they're like, alright, we've got to make him a gun. But they couldn't make him a gun because of the safety laws and that. So they did him as a gun, but like a toy gun? And like, it kind of, and like this, I feel like the design's kind of informed by like Cybertron and Energon Defo with just like the green and the big silly purple bits. He's so pretty. I have a lot of time for this figure. I have a lot of quite sincere fondness for our boy, Classic Megatron. So his ratcheting is loud as frig. Brilliant. Pose is like crazy, my god. He is the angel with the rad wings. Because he is daft, isn't he? But there's something endlessly charming about him. He's just so fabulous. You know, the Henkei one looked more gunny, didn't he? Looked more silver, more G1E. Oh god, have you seen MP36 Plus? My god, that's the one. That's the one. It's the perfect Megatron. It's the one I want. Because, you know, I've got to show you something. What's really strange about Megatron, like I couldn't place like why I didn't like the original Masterpiece Megatron, but I think it's because he looks too cartoony. And my Megatron, I didn't realise this until I saw MP36 Plus with its ugly, silly Diaclone face and that. But my one true Megatron is friggin' Ladybird Books' deathly toy accurate Megatron. That's my boy. All silver with the stupid pointy forehead and the yellow eyes and the Little swirls. That's my boy. And there hasn't been a figure that looked like that since actual G1. What's this, 1984? Gotta be. 1985. Loughborough? Flipping heck. It's right around the corner. Local boy! Classics versus Megatron. It did look a lot sillier than like Starscream and Ramjet and them. And even Rodimus. I'm just gonna go ahead and transform it. Don't even worry about it. Mega flipping chest cavity on the go. Let's see if we can fit a Malteser in there. I've got some Maltesers for later. You ready? You ready? There you go. Save that for later. See, that's the measure of a good transformer for me. Can I fit sweets in it? This transformation is genius, man. It's like, I get that people weren't into the alt mode because they wanted, G1, bleh, give me a gun, bleh. But you can't do a gun, can you? You can't do an actual photorealistic firearm, you dickhead. So wait. Yeah. Spin that. And then, oh god. I don't know what it was that I wanted to say about this figure. I think it's just because I like it. Like, I always assume that I'm going to be able to make a good episode about a thing just because I like it. It's almost never the case. I think that's mostly it. That's wonderful. Come on. Like, if any alt mode looks like that on the inside, if that's where the legs and the arms go, that's bravo. Love a Megatron. I always love Megatron toys. Like, regardless. Whether it's a space whatever, or a gun, or a friggin' purple dinosaur. Pew, 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 pew. Oh god, I'm a child. That's the bomb. That's so silly. I'm sure it's based on a specific Nerf gun. I'm always surprised by how many people are into Nerf. Because it's just not part of my world at all. But like, people are really into it. And that's cool. Do what you want. Look what I do. I'm drinking whiskey right now while waving a plastic gun around. Classics Megatron, he do that. You go click. You got a little scope. Doesn't really work. Let's see if I can. There you go. Little tiny crosshairs. Is that good? But there's something very, very appealing about it. See, it is silly. Of course it's silly. It's not realistic at all because it couldn't be. You know where I got this actually? I got this. I got it at a place called Toy Zone in Derby that shut down almost immediately. They had this one and the Optimus, and they were $12.99. I remember they were reduced to $12.99, and I saw that. I was like, oh, all right, I might come back tomorrow and get one. And then when I went back to get it, that was the day they were closing, so everything was half price. $6.50. Ooh! And I almost forgot to mention he has miraculous light piping. Oh, there it is. Like actual lasers. Beautiful thing. Magnificent. Definitely doesn't fit in with any collection ever. I keep him with the Energon lads because he just fits barely in with them a little tiny bit more. Classics, that's what I want. Masterpiece Classics Megatron. Can we do that next? MP36++. Turns into a big neon green purple space gun. Get on it. Okay. That was fun actually. I like that guy. This is fun. This is easy. This is nice. What was a little bit twitchy to begin with on these? By number 5, I'm feeling alive. I've acclimatized. Ooh, that's harsh. Sour mash. You telling me? Lynchburg? That doesn't mean anything. Anyway. Who we got? Oh, it's another newie. It's Power of the Prime Slug. Oh, he'll always be Slag to me. I fear change. I remember as a kid actually watching the movie, like with some of the neighbourhood kids, and it gets to that bit, excuse me, and someone's like, haha, Slag's so funny. And somebody's mum was like, what did he just say? His name is Slag, that's not okay. They were right to change it. They should have called him Slag. Come on, early grave, early grave, early grave. Ah, shit, I'm alright. Okay, so Power of the Prime Slug is one of the celebrated Generations Dinobots. I'm sure people are going nuts for him if they can find them, but I personally am a little bit sick of Dinobots. I've been enjoying the Geiger Power ones, but they're enough. Speaking of Ed, actually, from TFN crew, Ed Perry, lovely fella, love him a lot, and he said that he thought they missed a trick by doing Predaking as the Titan combiner, and that they should have done Volcanicus. Is it Volcanicus or Volcanicus? Chris McFeely said Volcanicus and it threw me off, because he's right about everything. But to me, I think Volcanicus makes more sense, because volcanic, us, right? But yeah, Ed reckons that they should have done this as the Titan class figure, and I 100% agree. I think that would have been great. Still looking forward to Predaking. He does look a bit shit, but I am looking forward to it. He's literally the only thing I want at TF Nation this year. I'm sure I'll find plenty of other stuff to want. Anyway, Slug. I'm really not bothered about this figure, can you tell? Slug is a fairly well detailed little deluxe class figure of good old Slag, isn't he? He's got the little dino hood on. He's got the little square face. Me, Slag, something. Beryllium baloney. What? How is that a joke? I'm not sure how I feel about these Power of the Prime's arm joints. Oh, they're just so basic. It's just a peg. It's not a deal breaker at all, but it's just a bit cost-cutty, a bit obvious, a bit petrol-y. He have a gun, but he no have no sword. Me no like. It was like a transforming noise, wasn't it? So that go there, he go like that do that, and that's pretty much it. Me eat me own face. God, that's an ugly dino mode. Come on. Deluxe Slug. This is your classic Slag. Your classic Slag. And for me, that ain't good enough. It's just so basic. Just look at his sad little face. It just sort of melds into the body. Like the frill. Have I done that right? That doesn't look finished. The frill should be like BAM! And the boosh. But it's just one big lazy curve. Oh, no. I've just noticed the jawline. It's like content. So that is Slug. Maybe I haven't even done his arm mode or his leg mode. I'm just not interested. Maybe that's not a good attitude for somebody in my position to have. It is kind of cool to have a G1 accurate deluxe Dinobot though, because there's been Fall of Cybertron and like, you know, the animated and all the various iterations of the Dinobot. So it is kind of nice to have just a little G1 accurate guy. He's only little and he does all of the stuff that you kind of want him to. And, you know, I get it. I get why people are into it. People love the Dinobots, so he sells alright, I assume. He's doing okay. I watched somebody buy a Grimlock last week. They looked delighted to do it. I wasn't standing there watching him like, yeah, buy it. I saw him took it off the shelf and he goes, brilliant. And I was like, yeah, it's good for you, mate. But as for me, I'm 100% over it. It's a mixture of Dinobot fatigue from Geiger Power, and also they just don't look that good. I'm not into it. I already know the game and I've been through it. Try to take me out of dinner, I'll cancel it. Yay, Slug, we did it. Not the best plug for Slug. Okay, I'm into it now. I'm feeling a little bit hyper. Where are my booze at? We're already on number 6 already. I'm only just starting to get there. I'll have to do some bonus ones. What do you think? Number 6. Show me your dicks. Oh! Don't show me your dicks. If you have dicks plural, please, I'm alright. Okay, let's do a robot. Oh no. Okay, I'm down. Oh god, I haven't seen this in such a long time. This is one of the first ones. I always say that, oh, this is one of the first ones I got when I got back into collecting, but I kind of count the first sort of year of collecting as that. They still occupy the same headspace. And Alternators Windcharger was definitely among that. 2005. It is the year 2005. But yeah, the Alternators was what was around. Alternators classics and like some of those busts, those awful ceramic busts you could buy. No thanks. Were they ceramic? I assume they were plastic. But this is Alternators Windcharger. He turns into a Honda, and it's very nice. You can't say that the Alternators didn't do a cracking job on the old car modes. It's got another roof you can do, like a convertible It's a transformer. Surely you can do a convertible roof. Apparently not. I think this is my favourite alternator, actually. Definitely one of the top. I like Swindle a lot. I've got like 5 Skids, Rodimus, Shockwave. They're all a bit... I mean, Skids is fun, but he isn't very good. So the car mode is basically flawless. It's got rubber tyres, look. You love that, don't you? You love rubber tyres. It's got an interior. That's one thing. I don't think Masterpieces really do interiors. And that's alright. I mean, just the alternators did it and like nobody else. So it's something that's kind of unique to the... Oh, flipping heck. But look at this. I don't know if this is how it works in the real car, but like the back seats are just pathetic. Can you even see that? It's like half a centimetre of seat and then just... So I haven't transformed this in at least 5 years. So bear with me. I don't know if I'll be able to remember at all. Oh, that's right. They all had crappy little engine guns. Yeah. I think like the Binaltech version had like a big old barrel on the gun. And I think it was a different character. I think it was Overdrive, but who's heard of Overdrive? But who's heard of Windcharger? Like outside of the fandom. Like if you're going to be coming into Transformers with alternators, like who's heard of Windcharger? Anyway, alright, I'm going to see if I can do it. I've got nothing. That's right, these open and they slide out a bit. I actually did, in those first couple of episodes, I did some like super fast alternator reviews and they weren't very good and they were very fast. They were like 10 seconds on each toy. Alternator Attack it was called, dun 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 dun, with the deicide. In my brain they're checked off as done. They're in the done pile. But like, I really didn't do much with them. And that was the point, you know, that was what I was going for. Just speed over everything. Is this working? Am I getting anywhere with this? Shockingly, we're almost there. Oh yeah, speaking of 2005, friggin' Bleeding Through are doing a new album. What the flip, man? I thought they were long gone. And As I Lay Dying are coming back. Didn't think I'd see that ever happen. Friggin'... After what that guy did, I don't want to support that guy. What kind of an asshole does that? Tim Lambesis. Paying some dude down the gym to murder your wife. What a prick. What a prick. What a bitch move. Nah, I'm not listening to that. I'm not supporting that. Oh god, is this right? Yeah, it is. This is right, but it just feels bad. Alternators did not have their shit together. I just remember friggin' on the Kill Switch DVD there was it Justin's? No, it was Joel's mom who was making cookies. This is a batch of my peanut butter cookies for As I Lay Dying. Oh, he's quite good looking, isn't he? He's a sweet fella. A sweeter boy. Sweeter boy. Bumblebee. Sweeter boy. Aww. Yoki-san on The Toys That Made Us. I like that episode. It was quite sweet. And the show can be quite annoying. But I thought the episode was alright. The Transformers episode. Like, it didn't go super in-depth. I saw a lot of people like, oh, it's not as in-depth as I would have liked. But friggin' it's an entry-level documentary, isn't it, on Netflix. It's not going to get into the kind of detail that some of us would have liked. That's what YouTube's for. Anyway, Alternator Windcharger. He is a sweet boy. I like his shape. He's so sort of pancakey, like, look how skinny he is from there and then, blah. I'm having tummy trouble. I don't know if it goes in like that or inside like that. I think that looks better, doesn't it? Let's go with that. So the head is very pretty. Look at it. It does actually look quite a lot like Overdrive. This was like classic G1 revival stuff. His legs are terrible though. My god, he's got like no knees. Like, I can see some knee-looking joints, but it's not happening. It doesn't work. Oh, that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. His little radio antenna there, it's a little bit bent. Got squished in transit, I think. That can go in his hand. The roofy hood can go in his arm there and be like a shield, like a soft top shield. What uses that? I think the alternators kind of took it back to car. I don't know, like that was the origin of it, wasn't it, in the very beginning? It's like they're cars, but they're also robots. Like they're always like, oh yeah, greasehead, I ought to bend an axle. Like they're cars, they're making car jokes. Wheeljack, tracks, skids, Autobots, autonomous robot, no, automobile robots. That's what it is, isn't it? Come on. I always think of them primarily robots. So I forget the whole car aspect. It's just like they happen to have car bits hanging off. I don't do cars. I like robots. So like, I'm getting car. His body looks like an engine. I don't even like Top Gear. Anyway, that's Windcharger, and I like his moxie. I like his moxie. MAHBOI. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, my house. The number 7. I'm in heaven with number 7. The shampoo. And nothing else. Oh! Oh, it's gone back to disgusting. Hello, mate. It's Broadside. Or if I just hold him upside down the whole time, just like, yeah, that's what it looks like. This is Titan's Return Broadside. I was probably one of the first people in the country to get him. And then I just didn't review him. That's gotta change. That's gonna change. That's why I'm doing this. But he's a very alright figure, you know? Like, I love the way he looks. He's such a badass. I'm gonna take this off. Not a fan of this. Oh, I've just right-clicked. God, but that robot mode is so satisfying, man. Look at his... I mean, these are optional. You can flip them down if you want. I mean, I prefer him up. I prefer it up. God damn, he's such a monster. Who was telling me off for saying God damn the other day? Somebody in the comments was like, ah, Lord Jesus Christ does not approve. You know, everybody's welcome. Family friendly, but shut up. I'll say what I want. Family friendly. I'm drinking whiskey, for heaven's sake. Talking about bums and willies. Oh, Broadside. Why aren't you better? Why is he not good? He's alright, but he's just not quite there. Why is he not? But anyway, the robot mode is very good. He looks like he's made out of concrete and anger. Like, how long have we been waiting for a Broadside? I've got G1 Broadside somewhere. He is rubbish. So it's nice to have the last triple changing man from the Autobots to hang out with Springer and Sandstorm, both very good still, very good. Is he a wrecker? I don't know, sometimes. I think sometimes everybody is. I think Skywarp was at one point. I was talking to somebody who's like, what figure should I get to have a good wreckers collection? I'm like, oh god, how long you got and how much money? Rodimus RC, I think, was a wrecker. It doesn't matter, does it? Like, the primary wreckers are Impactor Springer, Topspin Twin Twist, Roadbuster, and like 25 others. Broadside is alright. He's a big chunky bugger, like an Autobot lug nut, straight up Soviet lines and whoop. I am a robot. Do you want a bag of crisps or some pop? And the headmaster boy. Ooh, I've just thought of something. Blunderbuss, Megatron, Megabus. Anyway, Broadside is alright. He is on the Broadside. Wasn't there some, like, crazy discrepancy? Which one of these? There's a story in here with Broadside in it, and he just doesn't look like Broadside. Yeah, there he is. There he is. This guy. That's how Broadside used to look in the Marvel comics. It's just not him, is it? It's straight up somebody else. Can we get a Titan Master of that? Can someone do a custom Marvel UK Broadside face? That'd make me happy. Should we do a jet mode? Oh crap. What was that noise? Oh yeah, it's these. Pointless shoulder pops. Why? Why do they all have that? Astro Train's one works. But why does Alpha Trion have that? I think you're supposed to pop these off and flip them around. But I'm a little scared. Somebody said, yeah, you just pop them off, mate. Just pop them off. It's now or never, isn't it? It's now or never. 7 shots of whiskey deep. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try and pop them out. Oh, okay. Okay, this is going better than I expected. In that they didn't snap immediately. Get back in there, you jack off. They literally do just slide out. What was I afraid of? Alright, we did that. Now what? Exactly. I think that's it? Yeah. Insofar as this is gonna look alright. I think that kind of looks okay. Alright, come on then, Blunderby. Can these clip in? No. Alright. Well, I fixed the legs like I've been meaning to for years anyway. Years. a year. That looks alright, doesn't it? Looks like some kind of giant jet fortress mode. That's not too bad, is it? I mean, it's a bit flaky. Where's my G1 Broadside? Let's have a compare. What a bag of rubbish. This thing is rubbish. But the jet mode, oh, there we go. He's got like little Blitzwing feats. Am I missing a couple of am I missing some wingtips? Confirmed I am missing a couple of wingtips on this. But, you know, overall, that's a pretty solid Generations update, isn't it? Big, silly jet with a big grey body and a blue canopy and a red nib. And that's fine. Is Broadside anyone's favourite? Really very little to say about it. It's an alright looking, slightly chunky, very busy jet with a lot going on and a clear robo silhouette on the go. Is it good? Yeah, I kind of like it. It's affably clumsy. This got a repaint, didn't it? Tidal Wave. I might buy that and just pretend it's flat top. It's not finished. It's finished. Okay, it's kind of a boat, I guess. Very panel-y, but kind of pretty cool, right? It's just a flat sort of table mode. I mean, it's all pretty obvious how it works. The robot and the jet are both simultaneously there. Just give him a chance, would you? Come on. I like what he's trying to do. I appreciate him. What even is scale at this point? I mean, he comes with those tiny jets that you can boop, 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 put on there, and they look just like the aerial bots. It's so cute. But alright, let's not do that. Let's get some Micromasters. Who we got? Some Micromasters. I'm gonna put them on there, and just for my own amusement, if nothing else.
It's Tamaria from Slayer.
Okay, we've put some micros on, and I want to tilt it to show you, but it's just gonna drop them on the ground. Oh, there they go. Wouldn't you love Masterpiece Sunrunner? He's the best Micromaster. I've been on such a Micromaster kick lately, and I love Sunrunner. He's the bomb, man. Anyway, I'm just enjoying myself on my own terms at this point. I'm barely even making a video anymore. Broadside is okay. He is a big daft idiot. I guess this is the best they could have done with him. He's just, he's a weird to begin with. He's a jet and an aircraft carrier. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's the bread and butter of Broadside. You're beginning with a nightmare. That's page 1. So what are you going to do? This is fine. It's fine. But yeah, alright. That's probably a lot for Broadside. He's okay. I always wanted to check out that other one. Assaulter. Was it Mastermind Creations or somebody? Fans Project? I don't know. I don't know the difference. They're all the same 18 people, aren't they? 2 peanuts walked through the park. 1 was assaulted. You still with me? That wasn't very good, was it? Right, this is number 8. We've had a good selection today. I don't know if I've done very well with them. Okay. Let's drink to Chester Bennington. He was a good boy, and we miss him. It was terribly sad what happened. I like to represent myself as an extreme metal guy, but I listen to Linkin Park every day, alright, Chester? In a good way, though, not in a sad way, in a celebration-y way. Alright. Number 8. Who's your mate? What's that? Oh, alright, this... this goddamn piece of crap. This is the most disappointed I've ever been with a Transformer. This is original PlayStation featuring Optimus Prime. That's his name. From the weird bit of Transformer merchandise, from like the ones like that pen that we talked about. The one who turns into the pen, and there's the one that turns into the shoe, and the bear brick one. Merchandise! It's like, we're gonna do a thing that turns into a thing. So I suppose we better make it Optimus Prime. This is the one that turns into a PlayStation. I don't feel good about this, because somebody bought it me for Christmas. And it was 100 quid. And it's rubbish. Because, alright, it's not terrible. It's a cute design. Like, if you're gonna make a PlayStation transform into a robot, this is pretty good. It's got the logo front and center right here, the little side grills and the power button, and he's got the controller like there. What? Why is it there? Why is it like here? That's not where you put a thing. You put anything there, you're gonna It's impossible to use. Let me show you this. Oh no, it's another one of these. It's Gundam Portent. This is a beautiful thing. But she's got things like here, but they look like there might be some use. They're for streamlining and, you know, they could be a predator knife or whatever. But what are these doing? On the back of his elbow, and they're not... I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand the practicalities of this fantasy robot. But I've wanted to do a video about this for ages, but I just don't like it that much. Coming back to the thing I said earlier, I find it more difficult to talk about stuff when I don't like it. Like, if I hate something, that's great. I'll be like, oh, this is rubbish. Like, the spectrum of what I can talk about, it's love, 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 like, nothing, 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 hate. If I like something a bit, I'll find the good in it. If I love it, brilliant. If it's just alright or a bit rubbish, then I've got nothing. I've got nothing. It's not terrible. It's not bad enough for me to really hate it. It's just a slightly crap little toy that for some reason costs an absurd amount of money. He has just enough red and blue to qualify as an Optimus Prime. It's so cheap. Capitalism. Multinational corporations. Anyway, I'm going to try and transform it. It's got a memory card. That's quite cute. I like that. Dumb, isn't it? It's dumb that the things you remember fondly. Because look at this. I'm going to show you something very personal to me right now. I've got my PlayStation 2 down here. This is the memory card that I used throughout all of my PlayStation life. There's 8 memory cards. There's 8 of these on here. It was like less than one of these. I used to love the third-party accessories. All my stuff's still on there. What was that? 1998? So yeah, literally 20 years on. It's all still on there. I've got my Soul Blade save file. I might show you my Final Fantasy VII save file where I got a master summon for every character. I was a weird kid. Hey, there he is. Pre-DualShock original PlayStation controller. See, all the joy I get from this toy, I get from PlayStation memories, and that's what they want, isn't it? That's how they get you. Remember 1997? Tenuous, isn't it? It is tenuous. The Mega Drive Megatron was a bit better. Firstly, because Mega Drive Megatron, that's brilliant. So the head foldy downy, inny very. Yeah, it looks a bit like the Starship Enterprise, doesn't it? There's a figure I'd buy. Friggin' Excelsior class action figures. Let's do that. Triptychon Borg Cube. Rodimus as the Defiant. Oh god. See, this is where the problem happens. It's all panels. It's all clicky little panels. Turn him like that. And that bit is all peachy. And then there you go. You got the little something. Oh, that's kind of nice. Ah, this is the best thing I've ever done. So that needs to... Yeah, this... Wait, no. I was thinking about doing a video for this. And like, I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if I started it off with the PlayStation noise, like... But then I watched a couple of reviews. And every single review of this toy on all of YouTube begins that exact way. Ooh! And this is where the problems begin, because you kind of got to collapse the thigh into that something. That comes around like that. And I've never been able to make it 100% line up. And just frustration and crunching and squeaking for hours, and that's as good as I've ever got it. I get that you're not supposed to take it too seriously, but it was £100. Can it not work properly at least? It's a PlayStation somebody has stepped on. I love the baby controller though, that's adorable. Early PlayStations. Mortal Kombat 3, I don't know. Oh, you can kind of press them a little bit. You can just about play this. Oh god, even the shoulder buttons kind of go in a bit. I'm gonna do some gaming videos. I bought a capture thing. It doesn't work with this monitor. Super annoying. Alright, that's kind of it. It came with some game discs, like paper game discs. My brother broke my PS1. I remember this. I know you're watching, you jerk off. He used to grab the disc from the outside without holding the spindle down, and he broke the spindle. So I couldn't play PlayStation for like 3 weeks, and I actually got friggin' withdrawal symptoms. I've got like cold sweats and that. That's bad, isn't it? That's really bad. Anyway, the PlayStation was good, but PlayStation Optimus Prime is precisely as broken as it looks. Messy. What a mess! Would anyone like it for £110? Gotta break even. PlayStation Optimus Prime isn't very good. Okay, 9. Number 9. I think it's 9. If you like the gamble, I tell you I'm your man. Why is Jack Daniels considered rock and roll? Is it just branding? I feel like it's all marketing, isn't it? Jack Daniels, yeah. Is it just because Lemmy drinks it? I need that crunk. Oh. Bernie Sanders. God, I'm weird looking. Look, who is that? What's going on back here? What is all this? Hey, look at that. You can see Pounce and Wingspan in my armpit. Who we got? What's that? Come here. Oh, Generations Dreadwing. I feel like the last 3 shots have all hit me all at once. Oh. So Dreadwing is quite unusual in that he's a Generations toy. Generations sort of 2013, 14. Oh, hoo hoo. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, ha 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 ha. It's a Generations toy of a G2 character. It was Dreadwing. It was originally going to be Megatron. Remember that? We talked about this, didn't we? In the Dreadwing and Smoke Jump episode, which I think of as being recent, but it was in like 2011, so it's a long time ago. I had long hair then. What the frig, man? I had long hair all the way down to my ass. I only miss it very occasionally. It was impractical and it made me very warm. But God, I was cute. Oh, at least I had something. Who would want this? Dreadwing. He's a G2 boy. Look at his pipes. Look at them. Oh, yeah. He's got like a gas mask head. I can't even make a word. He's quite a good figure, isn't he? He's a repaint of that Stealth Bomber Megatron. He can be anything. Everyone likes a Megatron. But I prefer this one because he's a different boy. He's like Windcharger. He's like nothing on the side and then bleh. He is pure girth. Wayne and girth. He's interesting, kind of cool leg shape. He's got plenty of pit in the back of here. And he can do crazy knees. Oh, Tiger! Who was it that did the knee? Was it Sagat? So much of my understanding of character models comes from fighting games. Blah blah blah. We're transforming him, by the way. I don't know what else I can say. That's right, he came packaged with a copy of Dark Cybertron with the Livio when it was like super grim dark, super serious, and then Shockwave killed him or something. And that's the kind of stuff that turns me off in a comic. I don't enjoy the super dark stuff. I want a bit of levity. That's why I enjoyed More Than Meets the Eye. But like, it's all just betrayal and anger and sadness and is this who you think I am? Is this what you think I want? It's when you're talking to somebody and they go, oh, Hugh, you'd love this. But you'd love Cradle of Filth. Oh, it's not who I am. It's not where I'm at. It's not my brain. You don't know me like that. Hey, I wrote a rap. Oh, God, I'm so white. He flips around. He does a thing. His knees fold in. Boop, 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 boop. Nice little scapula. Like that. There's several bad metal bands I have such an odd relationship with. Like Disturbed. Like, I have so many good memories tied up with Disturbed's shitty music. I don't like them, but I do enjoy them in a weird way. Like, I don't think they're good. I'm talkie drunk this evening. I'm talkie drunk. Anyway, so that these go on here. That sort of fusion cannon thing that they do, it's just not very good. It's somewhere to put the kibble. And I appreciate that. Dreadwing, he is a big blue chevron. He's like a play button, isn't he? Might put that on the thumbnail. Oh, he's alright, isn't he? He's not the best, but he's cool. He's a big, flat idiot, sort of he's supposed to be a stealth bomber, isn't he? He's better than Generation Scourge, I think. I didn't get Titans Return Scourge. Why not? Why not? Oh, he's okay. He's so sort of medium, this guy. Like, I do like him, but there's absolutely nothing special about him. It's like Scoop. He's more interesting than Scoop, I think. Because there's layers. There's slightly layers. There's the G2 thing, there's the Megatron thing. And there's, you know, where does he fit in now? We've got Power of the Primes, Dreadwing and Darkwing. Is he still part of the fam? I feel like he is. This guy and them two, and Generations Darkwind, the Silverbolt repaint. You know what? I am quite fond of him. I'm quite fond of him. I'm glad he's around. He's not my favourite, but I'd never get rid of him. He's my little chevron buddy. Should we do a 10th? I think it's time for shot number 10 this year at TFN. I'm definitely up for it. But I'm going to try and not get as drunk as I normally get. I don't want to be that guy. I mean, this guy is acceptable, but 3 shots on, that guy's an idiot. Cam pie. Yeah, why not? I like pie, I like camping. Camp pie. That's what I call my house. That's ugly. Flipping frig. And frigging flip. Oh my god. Okay, so Armada Laserbeak. What is this figure? Is it a camera? Is it a gun? I don't know. It's an Autobot. Laserbeak is an Autobot. What's going on? First Scavenger and now this is... Goddamn noisy cricket. That's what this is. This is brilliant. Oh. Fight milk! Alright, so Laser Eagle. Which is my new synthwave band. So I'm aware I'm missing a couple of bits from... like it's supposed to have a viewfinder and a strap, I think, but like I don't feel like I'm missing out. He's a little camera / laser gun. Ooh, I'm filming you. Ooh, what's up, YouTube? But this was kind of a precursor to ooh, flip. Real Gear robots thing, like sort of a post Soundwave, like this is a real item that turns into a thing. You know, I'm happy it's Laserbeak, so I guess flips out. Hello, obvious face. He's more of a sort of pterodactyl than a oh, there he goes. Ooh, that's some kind of cloaca. Got to be starting something. Got to be starting something. Got to be starting something. Michael Jackson impression. It's current in it. Oh, I'm so hiccupy. I can't stand it. There it is. I don't know what else to do with him right now. But that's what he does anyway. I've got no water to drink. This is the key flaw in my plan. PlayStation 2. Transformers Armada game. Playthrough. Y/N. I don't think I like the fact that it's got a boner. I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed of what I am and what I do. Armada Laserbeak. He's like post Soundwave, proto Real Gear robot, but he just doesn't look like anything that ever existed. But that's Armada Laserbeak, and I think that's all he's got. 11 shots. We're breaking new ground. We're doing it. We're going for that stroke at 34. Let's do it. Early grave. Early grave. Early grave. Oh, frig. Do you think I'll ever find true love at this age? When I'm so deep in this thing. Transformers every day, 100 years. Transformers. Unattractive. Alright, so in number 11, what are we doing? What are we doing, bitches? Hey, Springload, yeah. Springing Loadman. Here's one of the best things to come out of RID2015. Oh. God, it's so annoying. What's it? Turbo Switch Man? I don't remember what they're called. But he's a bloke. He's not even a bloke. He's a frog. He's a frog. It turns into a truck. He's a fruck. He's either a trog or a fruck. I think I prefer fruck. I expect you'd like to know about Frogman. Yeah. How are you enjoying this? Watching me hiccup. It's good, isn't it? Good show. Here come that boy. Old beams. Anyway, Springload is a nice boy and he transforms like this. Both done. Brilliant. Oh, it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. That's pretty badass though, right? It's like a little slick sort of lowrider monster truck mode. He's got his little eyes poking out, but it's just so pure. Just the 1 second transformation. It's just so pure. Just poof, poof. I'm fond. I'm James Fond. Blood dribbles down. He's like an attack pack, isn't he? I've got some attack pack. I'm gonna get some attack pack. This is attack pack. Remember this? Do we know about attack pack? It was Hot Wheels, and they were trying to. I don't know what they were trying to do with it. It's a truck, and then he goes, and there's a mouth in there. Isn't that cool? That's the whole thing. Love to do an episode, a toy grind about attack pack, but I just can't find, because this is the McDonald's basic version. I just cannot find the retail version of this boy. Boop, 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 boop. But there's so little play value in this. It's like you can design all the cool stuff you want, but in the end it just goes bleh. And that's it. That's all that Attack Pack does. Nobody remembers it, Thew. Nobody cares. Alright, done it. That's a wrap on the Attack Pack episode. Oh, bitches. Springload is good. Hey, my hiccups have gone. That's a bonus. Alright, looking at Springload and how much fun he is, I might now actually finally watch RID. Who doesn't love the Springly boy? That was number 11. I'm still not ready to quit. I still feel alright. My hiccups are gone. I'm rejuvenated. The night is young. Let's drink to Peter Steele. I know it's been 8 years since he died, but I love that guy. Peter Steele, typo negative. The world isn't the same. Oh my god, this might not have been a great idea. I'm not even sure I can focus my eyes no more. Oh my gosh. But alright. We've got 2 bots in the box. Oh god, I feel terrible. Alright. Oh, it's Noctorro. Noctorro. Who are you? What is your deal? This is a Fuzor. Big, terrifying devil face, like Tim Curry in Legend. I can't remember what he said. What was his catchphrase? Oh, I'm kind of weirdly sexy. Oh, you turned my world. That's the wrong movie. Noctorro boy. Wait, is Noctorro a boy? Let's have a look. Is this good? I'm like Googling shit live. What? This is a Maximal? That's crazy. I suppose it's a mammal. It's a man who is like a bull and also a bat. He's got big golden hands like Thanos. Oh, your mama's so fat Thanos had to snap twice. So his alt mode is some kind of semi-bat thing. Ah, there it is. ego click. For some reason, this really reminds me of Meatloaf. Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Anything for love! He's a weird, weird boy. He's not a problem, but he's just not got a lot going on. He's just a bloke who is there. Look at this butt. It's so pronounced. He got the flaps. And I don't know where else I can really go with this. He's a bloke who has a very pronounced butt. That's a terrible review, I'm sorry.
Fighter of the night man.
Oh my god, alright. Let me look on you with my own eyes. Should we do one more? I feel like we might as well. I'm very close to the camera. 13 shots. 13 bots. Flipping heck, it's been a good night. I swear, Anakin, you'll be the death of me. We're okay. So 13. There's only one bot left in the box. I'm gonna grab him right now. It's Cogman. The man of Cog. What up, my dog? Like, Cogman is a mystery. Because the last night was such a jumble of feelings, wasn't it? Like, it was violence, boredom, slight mystery. And like by the time Cogman came into the film, like I was so checked out. And then he's like, oh, there's a thing we need to find in the library. And they race around. Bam, bam, I gotta find the thing. I gotta find the thing. And then Rebecca Front's there. And by the time they got on that submarine, I was like, this has to be the end of the film, right? It has to be. And then it went on for another hour. Wretched movie. No, thank you. I hope Bumblebee's like 90 minutes. Because if we're going to do Bumblebee, please keep the movie under 2 hours. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of these bloody films. Cogman, please stop. I'm done. I'm done with you, Cogman, with your wacky hijinks. Remember that video when Anthony Hopkins was like... Like, you know that bit where they meet the Decepticons? And it's like Nitro Zeus, Mohawk, Dreadbot, and they all go to the town. It's like 3 buildings, it's like Tremors. There's like a gas station, and one house. And then Mark Wahlberg goes up in a skyscraper. And Cogman's there. We're in the one skyscraper in this 3-house hamlet. Oh, look out for the baby TIE fighters. Rubbish. Cogman's a terrible character. They all were, weren't they? Nitro Zeus, rubbish. Mohawk, rubbish. And there was like mini Dinobots. And what was his name? Skeletron. Skeletron. What was that film? What the friggin' flip? What the flipping wholesome heck was that film? Who is that? That's not even Cogman, is it? You know what? This is Cogman. This is actual Cogman. He's a headmaster, says Anthony Hopkins. No payoff. We all thought he was gonna take Nitro Zeus's head, didn't we? Didn't happen though. Dead. And then Cogman's like, I'll save you. Boo! Look, this is me now. Weird. Super weird. Cogman the figure. I like him a bit. He's a very sort of straight-laced Titans Return Deluxe figure, but not. He's got the whole intense sort of C-3PO detail. Oi, what's with that C-3PO knockoff? What is that accent? But he's quite a good-looking figure, isn't he? He's got the whole sort of night aesthetic going on. He's very silver. He's got a cog in the belly. Brilly cog. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
I'm hiccuping like cray-cray. But I guess the point is, this is Cogman? Bam! So this, I guess, is some kind of trans-tector, like a headmaster thing, but without their head, but so you can do what you want. So, like, why has he got a sword? Did Cogman have a sword? Was it just for the general sort of night motif? Is it like the Nitro's use thing where he should have been able to do it, but then he didn't because of money? I'm going to transform him and we'll see how we get on. It's a little bit like Chrome Dome, really. Just a general purpose deluxe class standard body. God, that's very tricky. It's a good... Is it a Lotus? I don't even know. It is pretty good, though. And he do a drive. And he go... I think this pops open. Yeah. You can pop in the turned master. And he goes... And that, I think, is 13 shots. Alright, thank you for watching. I don't feel great. And I'll see you on the next one, my friend. Take it easy. Thank you for watching. Oh god, I'm dead.
Be sure to subscribe for more Theo's Awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.